So before we get into this review, I do want to just say right at the top, this is for individuals that are of drinking ages. You can enjoy this if you're not, just for entertainment purposes, but for buying and using, for drinking ages, check your local state stuff, all that, country as well too, whatever that is. So with that COA out of the way, enjoy. What's going on, folks? Tony Hannity's here with Lazy Tech TV, and this is the Black & Decker Bev. Now, when you think of Black & Decker, I don't know about you, but I think of like Hoovers or vacuums or things to clean up the house. I don't think of alcohol at all. That's like the farthest thing I would ever correlate to Black & Decker. But this is a thing, and this is an automatic cocktail maker. And first off, they did send this to me for review, but this is not a paid submission or anything like that. But thank you very much, Black & Decker, for sending this our way. We got the Bev itself, and we got 2 packs of their sample mixes to mix up different cocktails. And we'll talk about that in just a sec. Let's talk about the actual mechanism itself. This is huge. This is huge. If you do not have an extra bar or an extra placement on your kitchen counter, just be very, very aware that next to your Keurig and next to everything else that you might have in your household, this might not actually fit. The idea behind this is kind of similar to that of a Keurig, if I had to compare brands. And Keurig, if you don't already know, is an automatic, coffee maker, but it can also do like espressos and Americanos and things of that nature. This is very, very similar to that, but it's with different alcohols. And there are specific kinds of alcohol that you want to use with this. Primarily on this side, whiskey, vodka, then there's this whole tube for water. And then on this side, we've got rum, gin, and tequila. If there are other types of alcohol that you prefer to use, that's fine, but they're not meant for this particular setup. They do recommend that you get 750 milliliter bottles to make sure that they fit on the actual platform. So that's what I got. I actually even got one that's a little bit smaller, this gin bottle here, because I'm not a big gin guy myself. But I did get this, New Amsterdam gin or something to that effect, for some of the drinks that do require gin. And these straws, these metal straws, actually come in and out. So you can easily replace the straw, clean the straw, make sure you clean the straw. It does come with a cleaner to clean the straw. And you put it right back in here, listen for the click, and then press this down, and you're done. And for some cool kind of party atmosphere, when you turn the lights on and you turn the whole thing on, each little platform has a light. There's also this party mode that's kind of cool. It's not practical, it's just cool to look at. How do you make a drink? And again, this is for people that do not know, they've not gone to bartender school, they don't know how to mix their own drink. Me, hello, nice to meet you. So how do you make a drink? Well, with these pre-made mixtures here, and again, I think they have like over 20 mixtures all ready to go. And just like a Keurig, they come in these little capsules here, these little packets. And it'll tell you on the packet itself that it requires a certain type of alcohol. So if I want to do a Cosmopolitan, it requires vodka. So I have to load the vodka. I don't have any vodka. So for the purpose of this review, for you folks right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and do an old fashioned. Pop open the airlock here. I don't know if it's called an airlock. We'll call it an airlock. Pop open the airlock, put the capsule in there, listen for it to click, place your glass. Then this little dial allows you to choose how much alcohol that you want in your actual drink. Now, if you look at the graphics, it almost looks like it's saying a fourth of a shot, a half a shot, or a full shot. If you look at the instructions, it says light, medium, and like hard, or something to that effect. It doesn't specify an actual milliliter or how much alcohol you're actually getting from this. So for the purpose of this review, because I do not want to be too tipsy when I'm actually editing this, we'll go ahead and just do a medium. And then you can actually just press the mix button And there you go. And as you can see, it's soaking up the whiskey from the Knob Creek here, and it's mixing in with whatever was in that mixture, and it's done. Now you can obviously add your own whiskey cubes or ice cubes, whatever that you want, any other garnishes that you want, but as far as the drink goes, you're done. There is this extra little LED here that says mix. So this is under the impression you're going to drink something like a margarita, which you do have to mix after it comes out. And so for that, you would probably have to buy something like this. It doesn't come with this. So if you have some sort of mixture option to mix a margarita with rocks, this is a solution that you would want to use for that. But as far as this old fashioned goes, bottoms up. Yeah, this solution is a definite nice to have. It is not a must have. And especially if you're not the type of person that likes to have mixed drinks on the regular, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. But if you are the type of household that likes to throw parties, or you have other individuals that like to drink and you want to offer something else other than just your standard beer and wine and maybe a shot of whiskey or a little thing of tequila, this is a really cool option. There is a setting on here where you can actually just turn the alcohol option off, and it just mixes the water with whichever one of these cocktail mixes that you choose. So it's completely non-alcoholic, or a mocktail, if you will. I don't know if you would want to spend close to $300 just for a mocktail solution. But again, if you wanted somebody that isn't an alcoholic beverage drinker, but they still want to maybe get a feel for the taste of what an old fashioned or what a margarita might be, that is a solution. So it's definitely very cool. It's definitely very kitsch. I think the only downside that I have for it really is that this is just huge. And after I do this review, I have no idea where we're going to house this. But aside from that, I think it's really nice because it at least gets you to, if you want to inquire, if you want to explore the different kinds of alcoholic beverages that are out there other than just your standard Jack and Coke and things of that nature, having something like this where they've already predetermined these are like the top 20, top 40 alcoholic mixed drinks, mixed cocktails that you can get, you just pop in a cartridge and see if it's something that you like, and that's pretty awesome. So with that, if you have any other questions or comments, please leave that in the comment section down below. Links, as always, can be found in the description below. And we don't stream this on Twitch, but we do other things on Twitch too, so make sure you're following us on Twitch, twitch.tv/LazyTechTony. We have a podcast going out right now as well too, a brand new episode of the Still Recording podcast, and we've got TikToks. Did I mention that already? I don't even know. Anyways, folks, take care of yourselves and each other. Like.